think what drives me to do what I am is just an instinct, natural, driven call. There's something that's just like, I think naturally a part of me. It's like a part of my natural personality. I've always been a person who's gone to church, and I've always been a person who's very spiritual. Doing what I do and being a minister and being a pastor and working for the church was something that I think was God's divine will for me. In addition to being God's divine will for me, I think it's who I naturally am. It's like every day you get up, you're thinking about your church. Every day you're thinking about the people. When you go to bed at night, you're thinking about them. You know, I work for 2 churches, and so during the week, you know, I get up and I go to the first church where I work as the finance director, CFO, and one of the ministers. And my days are usually start like at 8 o'clock, and they usually end like about midnight. Be back home thinking about what am I going to preach about, and that thought process of what am I going to preach about, what I'm going to say, because for me, I don't preach with notes. So it's all in my head. So it's like poetry where I have to be inspired, you know, and I have to think about it. And then usually, honestly, the full message doesn't actually come to me until Sunday morning when I wake up and I say, oh, that's what I want to talk about, you know. So that's what my week is like. It's just constantly moving, constantly busy, constant people interaction. So that's why to be a pastor, one thing you have to do is you have to really like people, because you're going to constantly be around people. And so it's kind of almost like being a shepherd, you know, that you're constantly concerned and watching over your sheep. How long do I see myself doing it? Probably, I always think about a good retirement age would be 70. So I guess the next 13 years I'll be doing this. But you know, you always say in your mind what you think is your conclusion. But I think that sometimes when something's just a part of you, you do it in one way or another for the rest of your natural life. So I think I'll be doing something like this until I can no longer do it.